In today's video, we're going to talk about visualization. If you're having trouble with visualizing what you want or you don't know if you're doing it right, this is the video for you. Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back. If you don't know me, I'm Juliet Cleary. I'm a manifesting coach. And if you're new here to the channel, please make sure to subscribe, tap the bell, and give this video a thumbs up. Okay, today we're going to talk about visualization. I'm going to give you 4 steps to help you to visualize your desire, okay? If you've been struggling with visualization, firstly, I just want to tell you that if you can't see it, if you're not a visual person, if you cannot see it in your mind, then trying to do it, you're probably trying too hard and you're adding resistance. Just focus on the feeling, okay? The feeling is the most important part. Whether you can see it clearly or not, that doesn't really matter. And I know a lot of people will say, you know, you have to see it clearly, but as long as you're just feeling the emotion of it, then you're doing the work, okay? When you feel the emotion of your desire is already done, like you're living it right now, you're training your brain, you're rewiring your brain, and you're training your body to be that new version of yourself, okay? You are literally in that feeling place of what you want, and that's the goal, isn't it? So whether you can see it clearly and vividly or not, it doesn't matter. Just focus on the feeling, okay? But in this video, I am going to talk about how to visualize and how to actually create that mental image that does evoke emotions. Either way you do it, you know, there is no wrong, okay? There is no right and wrong. You just do it in the way that's easiest for you, the way that feels best for you, and don't force it, okay? You only want to do visualization when you're in a good feeling place. If you're in a bad feeling place, if you're in a less than good feeling place and you are trying to visualize your specific goal, it's going to backfire on you. There's too much resistance. There's going to be contradictory energy in that. You only want to do visualization when you're in alignment, when you're feeling good. That's where all your power is. Your power isn't in those lower frequencies, okay? So trying to do visualization when you're not feeling good often doesn't work, because you're trying to make something happen and you're coming from it usually from a place of lack of, I need this, I need to fix this, I need to have this. Whereas when you're in alignment, you're excited about it. You're on the other end of the stick. You're on the joy of it. You're on the excitement of it, not the urgency or need of it, okay? Firstly, step 1 is to identify emotions, okay? So what is your goal? Okay, what is your desire? And then ask yourself, what are the emotions of that desire? How would it feel if you had it? What is the core emotion or the core vibration? What is it that you're wanting to feel by having that desire, okay? And I want you to write down those key emotions, because that's what you want to be feeling and evoking from yourself during visualization. Whether you feel those just in general, you just focus on those emotions, or whether you put it together with the specifics of your goal, either way, you're doing the work. Either way, you're on the frequency of what you want, okay? So you can't really get it wrong if you just go by how you feel. The emotions are the most important part, so make sure that you do pinpoint the emotions that you want to feel. One of them really should be gratitude or appreciation, because when you have what you want, you're feeling so much gratitude. You're feeling appreciative of what you have, and you're literally teaching your brain and yourself that you already have it. Now that you feel like you already have it, now the universe can deliver. Step 2 is to pick a scenario that feels good. Instead of jumping into visualization, not knowing really what to imagine, choose a scenario beforehand. What is a good feeling? What's the best feeling scenario that you can come up with? Okay, be creative, write it down. Whether it's super detailed or pretty general, it doesn't matter. But what is a good feeling scenario that you could visualize, okay? Something that is easy for you to imagine. So for example, you could be in a place that is familiar to you, that you know really well, so you can clearly see it in your mind. If you're trying to change your body in some way, like if you're wanting to manifest body changes, you can, if you can't imagine how you would look, you know, maybe more fitter or something, look at some photos beforehand and get that mental image ingrained in your brain so you know what that looks like, and you can more easily imagine yourself looking like that. You just want it to feel as good as it can feel and be as easy as it can be for you to imagine it, okay? And it won't be, if you are in alignment when you visualize, it won't be too difficult, because usually the imagery and the thoughts just kind of flow. They flow more naturally and more effortlessly. Pick a good feeling scenario, pick a fun scenario. If you're wanting, let's say, to lose weight, and you struggle to see yourself in your mind being thinner, then instead, just see yourself going shopping and buying all the clothes that you want to buy in the size that you want, or just receiving compliments, like people coming up to you and telling you how good you look. Imagine it in any way that you can, okay? So get creative, grab a piece of paper and a pen and get creative about what you could imagine. Step 3 is to see yourself from first person. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but instead of watching it like a movie, you want to actually be in your body. You want to be experiencing whatever it is that you're visualizing, and really get into that. So, I mean, you know your body, you know yourself, and really try to feel that when you're visualizing. Even senses, you know, smell, touch, touching things, feeling, you know, the warmth of the sun or the wind. You can imagine all of those things, and it kind of brings you more into, you know, this is real, this is me. You're really putting yourself into that imagery and feeling it as if it's real. If you really do want to see it as watching a movie and that really works for you, again, there's no right or wrong, but I do believe, you know, you being in your body and feeling like you are experiencing it firsthand is more powerful. And step 4 is to feel it and stay in the moment. So this will get easier as you continue to visualize, and you can rehearse the same scenario over and over again as long as it feels good to you. You don't have to keep changing it up, but you can if you like. So when you are visualizing, I want you to really, really feel it. You're focusing on the emotions. You're focusing on feeling, okay? Feeling. That makes it so much more real. That's sending the signal out to the universe, to which the universe can now respond and say, wow, you're living this, okay? You're a match to it. Here's your manifestation, okay? You're feeling like it's already real. But don't try to force it or push it. Gradually get yourself there by, you know, the previous steps of being in the experience and really feeling like you're there. You're going to conjure up those emotions. You know which emotions that you want to feel. So access them little by little and stay in the moment. Try not to get distracted or, you know, I think often a lot of people will have thoughts of like, oh, you should visualize it like this because, you know, you want to manifest this specific thing, and try to just get out of your head and just be in the moment of this visual imagery, this visual movie, like you are actually living it, not trying to see it to make it happen. You're living it, you're being it. And if you do get carried away with thoughts of like, oh, maybe you should be thinking about this and try to visualize that, just come back to your breath, focus on your breathing, come back into the moment, come back into the emotions, and then into the imagery. Okay, so that is it. Again, make sure that you are visualizing when you already feel good, as well as first thing in the morning and last thing at night can be really, really effective. but don't force it. Don't feel like this is something that you have to do. There are people who have manifested things that have not visualized it into place. So this is not something that you have to do. This is something that you should be doing because you want to do it, because it feels so deliciously good to feel like you are living what you want. And then when you come out of visualization, don't take score. Don't try to compare the visual imagery to the current reality. Let it be what it is. And anytime you want to go back and feel that, treat it like a fun game and go back into your imagination and conjure those images and feel that way. Treat it like a fun game. That is how all of these law of attraction processes should be used. Like a fun game that you're doing because it feels so good. And when you're in that place and you're not in the place of I'm trying to fix something, then you will manifest it, okay? So just go easy with yourself. If you're not used to visualizing things, it gets easier. It gets easier the more you do it, like anything. It's really good to be consistent. Even 2 minutes. 2 minutes is enough for law of attraction to get hold of your thoughts and actually bring it into manifestation. So you could just do a visualization for 2 minutes here and 2 minutes there all throughout your day, or you might want to do it for 15 minutes or 20 minutes. It's up to you, but have fun with this. Don't push, don't force anything. Don't try to make anything happen. Just enjoy the process. Have fun along the journey, because the journey can be super fun and it doesn't have to be long for you to get what you want. Thank you for watching. I hope that this helps you. If you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up and share this video with anyone who may need it. Don't forget to subscribe and tap the bell if you haven't, and join me on social media as well. And leave a comment below to let me know how you go with it or what further questions you might want addressed in another video. And I'll see you on the next video.